Welcome, deep divers. Today we're jumping into J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. Now, you've probably read it, you know the story, but our mission today, go deeper than just the plot. We want to unpack those core ideas, the stuff that makes it stick with you to really help you lock in your understanding of Holden. So let's kick things off with Holden's alienation. It's profound, right? He's always pushing people away. But at the same time, you feel him desperately searching for some kind of connection.
Absolutely. And what's really striking is how that loneliness often leads him to sort of sabotage himself.
Sabotage, how so?
Well, think about the fencing team incident. He says they ostracized him after he lost the equipment on the subway. But, he caused that situation. It's almost like he invites the isolation.
Right, like he's testing people or maybe setting himself up to be rejected first.
Exactly. He admits he feels lonesome all of a sudden, even wishes he was dead sometimes. But then he just pushes away any real chance for intimacy. It's a real struggle for him.
That makes sense. And it ties into his famous word, doesn't it? Phony. He uses it constantly. What's he really getting at with phony? Why is that idea so central for him?
Yeah, phony is his label for, well, insincerity, basically. Superficiality, pretentiousness, anything that feels fake to him. He hates words like grand. He says it's phony, makes him want to puke.
Ah.
And he sees it everywhere. Like his old headmaster, Mr. Haas, giving those charming-as-hell greetings to the rich parents.
But just a quick phony smile for the others.
Exactly. Or those conversations he overhears at the theater. People just smoking their ears off, trying to sound sharp. He finds it nauseating.
But here's a question, though. Is Holden himself entirely free of phoniness? I mean, with all his judgments and his own kind of constructed persona.
That's a really interesting point. You could argue that, yeah.
Yeah.
While he hates insincerity in others, his own actions, his inability to connect authentically, maybe that makes him phony in a different way. It's tied up with his immaturity for sure.
And that immaturity connects to another huge theme, the loss of innocence. He seems desperate to protect childhood, right, from the adult world he sees as corrupt.
Oh, definitely. He tries so hard. You see it when he gets incredibly upset about the fuck you graffiti he finds.
Yeah, on the school walls, he worries about Phoebe seeing it.
Right, Phoebe and other kids. And think about why he loves the Museum of Natural History.
Because nothing changes there.
Exactly. Everything always stayed right where it was. It's safe, predictable, unlike people. Unlike growing up, it links back to what Mr. Antolini tells him, remember, about mature versus immature men.
Something about dying nobly versus living humbly.
Yeah. The mark of the immature man is that he wants to die nobly for a cause, while the mark of the mature man is that he wants to live humbly for one. It kind of challenges Holden's all-or-nothing view.
Okay, let's talk symbols, because this book is full of them. The red hunting hat, that's pure Holden.
It really is. It's his badge of individuality, his way of saying, I'm different. He puts the peak around to the front when he's feeling insecure or wants to feel tougher.
But it's not just about being apart, is it?
No, that's the interesting thing. It also becomes a symbol of connection, like when he gives it to Phoebe.
Right. And he's happy wearing it in the rain at the end, watching her on the carousel.
Yeah, a rare moment of just joy.
Okay, what about the ducks? His constant questions about where the ducks go in winter?
Ah, the ducks. That's all about uncertainty, isn't it? His own uncertainty. He's looking for answers, for stability, for some sign that things can survive change. Where do you go when things get tough? It reflects his own feeling of being lost.
And that leads us to the carousel, such an iconic image.
Yeah, it represents that unchanging childhood innocence he craves. It plays the same old song, Oh Marie.
Like it did 50 years ago.
Right, but then Phoebe reaches for the gold ring.
And Holden has that realization.
He does. He realizes you can't protect kids forever.
Yeah.
If they want to grab for the gold ring, you have to let them do it and not say anything.
You have to let them risk falling.
Exactly. You have to accept that growing up involves risks, involves potential pain. It's a huge step for him, even if it's just internal.
Which brings us finally to the title itself. His fantasy of being the catcher in the rye.
Even though he gets the Robert Burns poem wrong.
Yeah, it's if a body meet a body, not catch a body.
Right.
Yeah.
But his version, his fantasy, it tells you everything about him. He sees himself standing in this field of rye by a cliff, catching little kids before they fall off into, well, adulthood, phoniness, complexity.
Wow, so he literally wants to save children from growing up.
Pretty much. It shows this overwhelming, maybe kind of misguided desire to preserve innocence at all costs.
So wrapping this up, what does all this mean for the book's legacy? Why do you think Catcher still hits home for so many people, especially students?
Well, I think Holden's story is just timeless in a way. It captures
Hmm.
that adolescent angst, the confusion, the pain of trying to figure out the world and your place in it, that struggle to find something real, something authentic when everything feels phony. That still resonates.
So the question remains, is Holden's struggle just a phase we all go through, or is his story something more, like a unique personal tragedy?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And maybe there isn't one simple answer. It leaves you thinking.